As some of you know, about a decade ago, I weighed about 120 pounds heavier than I do today. And right after I lost the weight, I just had no idea how to attract women. I had always had this persona of myself as just kind of being the overweight friend. And for me, it was really important to learn how to be more confident and how to be able to attract women into my life. And I kind of got obsessed. And I went deep into learning about relationships, deep into learning about the science of attraction. I went out almost every single night for a period of 2 years to just try to go out and speak to women and learn how to be attractive. And in that process, I learned some really fascinating things about kind of the core of attraction, like what really makes people attractive. And what I discovered is that there's a certain energy that you put out that can attract and magnetize other people. And once you discover kind of the core of how to apply this to your life, it has compounding benefits in all areas of your life, not just your romantic relationships. When you're more attractive of a person, you can attract incredible things. You can attract different friends, you can attract experiences, you can attract all sorts of unique, great things. I mean, here I am today in the middle of Wisconsin Dells, and I wanted a cool space to work out of that actually had good internet, because as I mentioned in previous videos, we're up here for a month at an overnight camp where my wife works, and there's just not great internet there. So I reached out and I was able to attract this incredible space at Vector and Ink Marketing here in the Dells, where I get to work with a bunch of creatives and I have a great space to shoot these videos. Now, this energy isn't super complex. What it really is, what it boils down to, it's about pushing yourself to be a little bit different or a little bit more fully expressed, maybe 20% above just the average regular day-to-day. And quite frankly, if we were living in a society where all of us had less fear and we were just able to uniquely express ourselves and say what we meant and really just fully live without that fear of being judged, I guarantee you that almost everyone would be living a life of just attractive, full expression, where we'd be able to fully be ourselves, where we'd be able to be creative and fun and just have fun with life instead of feeling like we need to be in this box. Now, there's one person who really expresses this great, and that's Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe is really just seen as an iconic, attractive, beautiful woman. And I wanted to dig in and figure out, how did Marilyn Monroe become so iconic? Was it because she was beautiful? Because quite frankly, looks are a commodity. There's tons of people that are considered beautiful by the world. There's tons of models out there, but what is it about Marilyn Monroe specifically that made her so iconic? Why was she able to be looked at as this icon over the test of time, over decades? And by the way, I'm Jason Silver. I'm the dating coach for ambitious women. In this channel, every week, I dive into attraction, I dive into relationships, I dive into how to attract real high quality men into lifelong committed relationships. So if this is something that you're interested in really diving in deep and becoming an expert at and learning more about and just having these conversations, please become a subscriber, hit the red subscribe button beneath this video. I'd love to have you in my tribe and connect with you on a weekly basis. So let's jump into Marilyn Monroe, because what many people don't know about Marilyn Monroe is her actual name is Norma Jean. Marilyn Monroe is an alter ego that Norma created. Now, this is what's so important and what's so interesting, is I actually found that looking at some of the most attractive celebrities out there, Beyonce, Christina Aguilera, heck, even Prince, all of them have alter egos that they turn to help them to fully express themselves. Because quite frankly, it's scary. It's scary to go out there and to be different, to be putting your neck out on the line and to be creative and fun and to be yourself, be who you truly are without fear of judgment. What I want to do in this video is walk you through how you can create your own alter ego. Because once you have an alter ego, it allows you to not try to be someone else. That's not what this is about. This isn't about trying to pretend to be someone you're not. This is about allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to live, to fully express yourself, to be polarizing, to be who you are, because that is when we become attractive. When we're willing to put our neck out on the line and say what we really mean. When we're willing to do things that we always wanted to do, but we're too afraid to do them in the past. That amount of full expression is what attracts other people to us and creates a deep desire to be around that person. And I want that for you. I want you not only to be able to attract that high quality guy, I want you to be fully expressed. I want you to enjoy your day-to-day and not to be afraid to be who you are. Now, Marilyn Monroe had this incredible quote. She said, "If you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best." And I love that because that perfectly summarizes what I call the power of polarity. It's so powerful to be who you are, right? It's that quote that I say in almost every single video. Be who you are and say what you mean, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. So the best way for you to do this is to take a moment to pause and think about someone that you really, really respect, that you look up to, that you admire. A woman that you respect most. Maybe she's living, maybe she's already passed, maybe she's a friend or a family member, maybe she's a celebrity, someone you don't even know. It doesn't matter. The key here is finding someone that you really look up to and admire and thinking about today, what can I do today to live more like this person? Who would this person be? What kind of character traits would they embody? And how can I practice those? How can I take actions to be more like that today? Even if it's just a little, even if it's just 10%. Maybe it feels a little bit much or scary for you to jump in and go full in, but maybe just taking a mini step, right? Maybe just walking down the street knowing that that woman would smile, make eye contact and say hello, or maybe compliment someone. Maybe you can push yourself to just make a little bit more eye contact, to give one stranger a compliment, to do something just tiny. And the more that you can work on expressing and becoming that alter ego, once again, not about being someone you're not, it's allowing yourself to be who you truly are without fear. That is the key to powerful attraction. Because at the end of the day, you want to attract someone that's great for you, that's great for your life, someone who's going to be attracted to you for who you are. And in order to do that, it's important to fully express who you really are. And I guarantee you, who you are is not how we act day to day when we're kind of in fear of judgment. Who we are on a deep level is that part of us that is just unleashed, that is just able to say and be who we really want to be. To be able to really fully utilize all of our individual unique experiences and skills and gifts. I'd love for you to try it. And I want to know, I'm curious, who are your alter egos? Who would you look up to, and what? Tell me about the person. Tell me in the comment section. I'd love to hear, who is this alter ego? Maybe inspire me. Maybe I want to act more like your alter ego a little bit more. Maybe today I can try something. So once again, would love to have you as a subscriber. Would love to chat with you in the comment sections. And I really, really encourage you to go out there and be willing to join the ranks of these incredible celebrities and women like Marilyn Monroe, these iconic women that are deeply attractive to the world, and just apply a little bit of the principle of the alter ego to allow you to be incredibly attractive as well. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.